So you've met this amazing woman. She's smart, she's beautiful, and you've hit it off, but she's sending mixed signals. One day she's all about you, the next it's like you're invisible. It's frustrating, isn't it? But what if I told you that sometimes the key to unlocking a great relationship is sticking it out, even when it feels like she's playing hard to get? Jessica OS here, welcome to the channel. So today I'm diving into the top signs you should keep trying with her, even when she's driving you absolutely nuts. Sign number 1, she tests you, but she's still engaged. So, first up, if she's testing you, whether it's by being a little distant or playing mind games, but she's still showing interest, that's a sign that she still has something for you. Now, ladies don't just throw tests around for no reason. If she's pushing your buttons, she's probably trying to see if you're the kind of guy who can handle her at her worst. When a woman tests you, it's not always because she's trying to be difficult or manipulative. Sometimes it's her way of figuring out if basically you're the right guy for her. She might be testing your patience, your sense of humor, your confidence, or your ability to handle her emotions, right? If she's still showing interest in you while she's testing you, it's a sign that she's attracted to you and wants to see if you're actually going to be worth her time. A woman might test your patience to see if you can handle her when she's feeling stressed or emotional. She might test your sense of humor to see if you can make her laugh and lighten up her mood. She might test your confidence to see if you're comfortable in your own skin and if you can stand up for yourself, right? And she might test your ability to handle her emotions to see if you're emotionally intelligent and if you can support her through tough times. Now, if you can pass her tests without losing your cool, you're one step closer to winning her over. But it's important to remember that there's a fine line between testing and straight up disrespecting you. Guys, if she's constantly putting you down, making fun of you, or belittling you, she's not testing you, she's just being disrespectful. Don't put up with that kind of treatment. So if you're being tested by a woman, don't take it personally. Just see it as an opportunity to show her what you're made of. If you can handle her tests with grace, with patience, with understanding, you'll well be on your way to winning her heart eventually. I also have a video on how to outsmart women who play games. I'll leave a link to that video in the video description. Number 2, she lets you into her world. Now, if she's introducing you to her friends, talking about her future plans, or sharing personal stories, she's not doing that because she's bored. This is her way of inviting you into her world, even if she's playing hard to get. Now, women don't just let anyone into their inner circle or future plans. So if you're hearing about her childhood, her goals, or even just getting that coveted group chat approval, she's probably more into you than you realize. Let's take a closer look at what it really means when women let you into their world. Now, this isn't just about meeting her friends or hearing a few stories from her past. It's about being given access to the parts of her life that she values the most. Think about it. Her friends are the people who know her best, who have seen her through her highs and her lows, and whose opinions she values. If she's bringing you into that circle, it's because she sees potential in you and wants to see how you fit in with the people she cares about. It's also important to notice when she starts sharing her future plans with you. Whether it's something as small as what she wants to do next weekend or as big as where she sees herself in 5 years, it's a clear indication that she's considering you to be part of that future. So she won't casually just drop hints about long-term goals to someone that she sees as a temporary fling. If she's talking about her career aspirations, her dreams of travel, or even her thoughts of family, she's testing the waters to see if you're aligned with where she wants to go in life. And let's not forget the significance of her sharing her personal stories. This is her way of saying, look, here's who I really am. Can you handle it? It's a vulnerable move, and it shows that she's starting to trust you with the parts of herself that she doesn't reveal to just anyone. Getting that group chat approval is another sign that you're becoming a significant part of her. If her friends are giving you the thumbs up, it means, basically you've passed the important test. Her friends' opinions likely matter a lot to her. And if they're rooting for you, it's because she's already spoken highly of you. It's a big deal because it shows she's been thinking about you seriously enough to bring it up in conversation in or with her inner circle. In short, when a woman starts letting you into her world, It's a clear signal that she's not just playing games. She's considering you as someone who could potentially play a key role in her life. Sign number 3, she shows signs of jealousy. Now, this one's a biggie. If she gets a little salty when you're around other women, or if she suddenly starts paying a lot more attention when she notices you've got other options, basically, that's a clear sign that her feelings run deeper than she's admitting. Women who aren't romantically interested in you won't bat an eye at your interactions with other women. They don't care. However, if your woman starts popping up more frequently in your life or displays territorial behavior, she is sending a neon flashing signal that she has feelings for you and may deeply care. Now, it's important to approach jealousy with caution, because while it can be a valuable tool in understanding your partner's feelings, it should not be used as a weapon. So you want to refrain from playing dirty tricks or intentionally provoking jealousy just to get that reaction. Such behavior will damage the trust and harm the relationship in the long run, so you don't want to entertain that. Instead, use jealousy as an opportunity to engage in that conversation with her. Discuss your feelings, discuss your expectations with her. Express your appreciation for her attention, and let her know that you value her presence in your life. By addressing jealousy in a mature and understanding manner, you can actually strengthen that bond and deepen that connection. Sign number 4, she's inconsistent but keeps coming back. So here's the tricky one. One minute she's hot, the next minute she's cold. The roller coaster of emotions can drive you insane. But here's the thing. If she keeps coming back to you, there is something there. What it is, I guess we'll figure out. But women who aren't interested don't bother with the back and forth. If she's showing up in your life again and again, even after she's pulled away, it means there's something about you that she can't quite walk away from. Now, I know what you're thinking. I mean, why would anyone put up with that kind of thing? Well, it's not about being a doormat or letting her walk all over you. It's about recognizing that sometimes inconsistency is actually a sign of deeper feelings that she hasn't figured out yet. Maybe she's scared of getting hurt, or maybe she's trying to protect herself because she's been burnt before, right? The push and pull can be her way of testing the waters, trying to see if you're the real deal or just another guy who's going to leave when it gets tough. The trick here, and in this instance, is to stay grounded. Don't let her inconsistency mess with your head. If you're serious about her, you need to be her anchor, the steady presence that she can rely on even when she's feeling unsure. But that doesn't mean you should tolerate disrespect or endless mind games. You want to set boundaries while you're at it. Let her know where you stand. Make it clear that while you're willing to be patient, you're not going to wait around forever. If you can be her rock during her storms, you might just be the guy she's looking for. Remember, there's a fine line between being patient and being taken for granted. Pay attention to whether her inconsistency is a phase that she's working through, or if it's just her way of stringing you along until she finds something better. If she's genuinely trying to figure things out and keeps coming back because she sees something special in you, then definitely it's worth sticking around. But if it's just a game, it's time to walk away with your head held high. Sign number 5, she opens up to you when it really matters. This will be the final one. So if she opens up to you when it really matters, right? And she's sharing her vulnerabilities, her fears, her dreams, especially during tough times, it's a sign that she sees you as more than just a casual fling, okay? Let's dig a little deeper into this. Now, when a woman opens up about her deepest fears, insecurities, hopes of the future, she's peeling back those layers that she usually keeps hidden from the world. This isn't just small talk or casual conversation. This is her letting you into her inner world. It's a huge deal because it shows that she feels safe with you, that she trusts you not to judge her, and that she believes that you're someone who can handle the real her, not just the surface level version that everybody else gets. Think about it. Everyone has some kind of facade that they put on for the world. But when she's with you, she's showing you parts of herself that are raw, unfiltered. It's a sign that she's emotionally invested. And this isn't something that happens overnight. It's a gradual process where she tests the waters to see how you respond to her vulnerability. If you're there for her, listening, offering support without trying to fix her or dismiss her feelings, you're showing her that you're a partner that she can rely on. Here's the kicker. If she's opening up during tough times, when she's stressed, when she's overwhelmed or facing challenges, and she's turning to you instead of shutting you out, it's a sign that she sees you as her rock. This is her way of saying, look, I trust you enough to share this with you, even when I'm not at my best. It's a powerful indicator that she values your presence in her life. She's testing whether you can handle not just the good times, but the difficult times too. So if she's vulnerable with you, even when it's hard for her, she's definitely worth the effort. It means she's letting you into that space that's reserved for people who truly matter to her. And if you can hold space for her, being patient, being understanding, being supportive, you're laying the foundation for a deeper, more meaningful connection. So there you have it. 5 signs she's worth the effort, even when she's making you work for it. Remember, guys, knowing when to keep trying and when to walk away is important. Don't chase if she's not reciprocating. But if these signs are there, she might just be the one who's testing you to see if you're the man that she really needs. Okay, so don't lose patience. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, do all that fun stuff. Subscribe to the channel so you get notified every single time I post. The name is Jessica OS. I'll catch you in the next video for sure. Cheers.